All right, top of the morning to you. This is 32 FM 94.9, filling the world with laughter. It's another Monday, the 18th of September 2023. And we'll take a look at the major headlines, as always, coming out of the newspapers on the Break of Dawn Papers Review this morning. My name is Kenny Durutilu.
And my name is DENIKE Ademoago. It's great to have you join us. We have the front page of The Nation, The Punch, The Daily Post, The Daily Trust. My first story is from The Nation newspaper. Dispute stalls federal government. Emefiele plea bargain talks. And some more stories. Nigeria to push for global tax resolution at UNGA. Exporters lead forex supply. $55 million NLNG dividend. FAC queries NNPCL. Federal government to stop $418 million Paris Club refund payment. 9 new justices join appeal court. Tinubu nominates Jamila Ibrahim Olawande as youth minister. Federal government has 6 trillion naira funding gap for 2,604 road projects, says Umai. 5 died, 12 injured in multiple accidents. Redesigned naira notes, Valano 6 prosecution of Emefiele, others. Yoruba elders advise Tinubu on subsidy. RCCG announces Olulano as Son's successor. And federal government NLC meet over planned strike. Nigeria, Cuba sign MOU on food security, a Greek advancement. Macron, Fela, and African slaves. And you can also find Oyetola to attend 2023 UNGA in New York. And some more stories here. Says Ogun records cholera outbreak, warns residents. Communal clash, Adeleke declares curfew in 2 LGAs. And finally, why I won't sit in my office expecting quality projects by Momo.
All right, from the Premium Times newspaper this morning, Mambila hydropower project saga. Ex-minister accuses Obasanjo of distortion of facts. That's the major one from the Premium Times. Elsewhere, an exclusive one, Nigerian businessman orders 60 billion naira luxury jet. Niger coup, West African leaders considering military intervention, but what do their citizens think? How we are tackling challenges of out-of-school children, farmers' herders conflict in Jigawa. Governor, that's an interview there. Elsewhere, Senate speaks on alleged plot to impeach Akpabio after pressure from women groups. Minister apologizes over comments on INT'L sex scandal. Airstrikes destroy over 30 illegal oil refining states in Rivers, NAF. Jumbo salaries. Some CBN staff are paid more than ministers, RMAFC chairman. Another one here, CGN to swear in new appeal court judges, honor retired Supreme Court justice. Tinubu appoints 2 new ministers. Security operatives, vigilantes rescue 30 kidnap victims from Bochi Forest. World Cleanup Day 2023, CJID. Others take waste management awareness to Abuja streets. Despite laws, underage homes helps go through horrifying experiences in Nigeria. All right, we'll take a couple more. Residents beg Governor Abiodun as flood wreaks havoc in Ogun. Nigerian man sells woman's nude for 3,000 naira to social media users. Official. RAMFC develops software for improved revenue generation sharing. And lastly, from the Premium Times, police officer killed in Anambra road accident.
We'll take a look at some stories from the Punch newspaper. Umai Wu's presidency as contractors oppose concrete roads. 12.5 kg cooking gas price may hit 18,000 naira December. Federal government Labour meet today on post-subsidy talks. To the major stories on the Punch, marketers eye fresh fuel price hike as crude hits $94. There are 2 riders to that story. NATO plans price hike raises concern over federal government's insistence on 617 naira per litre petrol price. Operators insist petrol subsidy returning gradually. NNPCL gets 3 new VPs. Away from the major stories and its riders, NDLEA rescues pregnant teenagers, arrests suspected drug traffickers. Oyomesi awaiting Makinde on new Alaafin Bashorun. 2 hospitalized as 500-room Lagos building collapses. That's on the red corner of the Punch newspaper. You can find that on page 4 and 5. Cardoso, National Assembly plans quick screening, private sector demands reforms. We take two more stories from the Punch newspaper and move to another paper. Hit the ground running, Sanwo-Olu tells cabinet. And finally, less than 40 million Nigerians paying tax. That's according to the Revenue Mobilization, Allocation and Fiscal Commission chairman.
All right, over to the Daily Trust newspaper. Headline here, Toby Amusan bounces back, wins third consecutive Diamond League trophy. Tinubu makes fresh appointments. Umahi, we've spent 4 trillion naira on roads, inherited projects worth 14 trillion naira. Edo partners developers on 454 housing units. Trossard goal seals Arsenal win at Everton. Okay, those are some sports stories there. Take other ones. Ondo commissioner beating as crisis breaks out during palliatives distribution. Looming strike. Federal government invites labor leaders for fresh meeting. Averted plane crash. I suspect sabotage, says Governor DENIKE. Tinubu appoints 2 new ministers. Already took that one. I'll take some more here. From the business side, technopreneurship will solve unemployment challenges in Nigeria. Things fall apart as Governor Akeredolu, deputy battle over succession. And lastly, residents escape as building with over 500 rooms collapses in Lagos.
From the Vanguard newspaper, movies Jimmy Odukoya acted in before succeeding late dad as church senior pastor. That's an editorial. One lands in hospital, others injured as 2 building collapses in Lagos. Reps frown over sale of 82 vehicles for 5.8 million naira by Nimasa. Tinubu jets out to U.S. for 78th UNGA UNGA. And Tinubu's administration correcting mistakes in solid mineral sector, Alake. Some more stories here. Why Obasanjo must apologize to Yoruba monarchs, Ondo PDP chieftain. And this one says, father charged with murder in France. All right, away from that, anger as RMAFC defends jumbo pay of NAS members, others. Tinubu appoints Nkwocha as media aide to vice president, others. Some more stories from the Vanguard newspaper. This one says, people mourning Mohbad have been bullying me for over 1 year. Yule Doche, that's on the entertainment side. Ondo government drags developer before Wike over FCT land. Kidnappers abduct 14 travelers in Enugu. Articles 8 alerts Nigerians on Tinubu's alleged propaganda fiesta. And Unical sex scandal. I'll support women's right welfare. Uju Tenner's apology. And we take some more. Breaking, Obasanjo's wife asks forgiveness from Oba's Yoruba race over husband's attitude.
All right, over to the Guardian newspaper this morning. DSS pays hospital bill for Garki market shooting victims, begins probe. Makinde swears in 27-year-old lady, others as commissioners. Nigeria, South Africa signed deal to improve air safety. How to improve intelligence, stop bandits, attacks on military. Police is a piece there from the Guardian. Nigeria toss Abuja MOU member states on ratification of maritime conventions. Clamp down on vehicles with faded number plates provokes outrage. Business fresh hike in price of rice looms over scarcity of paddy. NDLEA seizes illicit drug consignment in Lagos, intercepts pregnant teenagers. College urges job seekers to gain international professional certifications. Another one here. Tribunal, Governor Yusuf sacks commissioner, SA Youth over death threats to judges. And lastly from the Guardian this morning, Uzodinma applauds private support to education development. We'll take some commercials right now. When we come back, we'll be delving into the analysis of the headlines and, of course, taking your reactions. So stay with us.
FM 94.9. 160 successful Canadian visas and counting in 2023.
Hi, my name is Shalewa. Thanks to A3 Immigration, Nova Scotia, Canada is my new home.
Congratulations. Me, this message, congratulations.
With Canada Regulatory Council membership number R707544, A3 Immigration has a wide variety of expertise in all areas related to Canadian immigration. Our sister company, Bigger International Consult, is also available for your work or study needs in the United Kingdom. To get started, call or chat 0913 660 1125, 0913 660 1125, or visit a3immigration.com. A3 Immigration, making Canada your new home.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the crown princesses of style and spice. They are a course fabulous. They are reality royalty. Meet the Real Housewives of Lagos Season 2. Can you guess who's back? 5 of your favorite housewives return, along with 2 dazzling newcomers. Don't miss this exciting new season. Subscribe from 1,200 Naira Monkey. Sign up now at showmax.com.
Connection is very important, especially when it's strong, and you don't realize this until you are cut off. Keep your connection strong at home or on the go with INT'L Home Broadband Internet. Get any of our devices like the 7,500 MiFi or the 10,000 router with instant 30 gigabytes or the 20,000 router with instant 100 gigabytes. Hurry to the nearest INT'L shop or visit www.airtel.com.ng/HBB to get started.
INT'L, a reason to imagine.
nǹkan kan bẹ nínú mi tẹnikẹ́ni ò lè kojú ìkáwọ́ mi lè ro ọkàn gbogbo àwọn tó súnmọ́ mi wá mi ò kì í ṣe àpò lásán mo kún fún ọ̀pọ̀ mo bára mi lágbolé àwọn lárinwájú ní báyìí gbogbo èèyàn fẹ́ jẹ́ alábàápín wá dirúdúrúdú fàákájà tí mo dá sílẹ̀ nínú eré Yorùbá alágbéléwò titun àpò bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ 18 oṣù kẹsàn-án lọ́jọ́ ajé àti ìṣẹ́gun láago 6:30 ìrọ̀lẹ́ lórí Africa Magic Yorùbá.
ṣé ìrìn àjò afẹ́ lẹ fẹ́ rìn ní àbí tọrọ ajé lọ síbi yòówù káàkiri àgbáyé pẹ̀lú You Fit Fly ìrọ̀rùn ló bá dé nípa ṣíṣe ètò ilé ìtura tó fini lọ́kàn balẹ̀ àti bíbáni ra tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì ọkọ̀ òfurufú lọ síbikíbi tẹ́ bá ń lọ lágbàáyé You Fit Fly ló ṣe é gbọ́kànlé a ti ní ìrírí ọdúnmọ́dún nípa bíbáni ṣètò tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì ìrìnnà àti ilé ìtura káàkiri gbogbo àgbáyé tí àwọn arìnrìn-àjò sì ń ṣe sàdánkátà sí wa tí ẹ̀yin nìkan ni ìdílé yín tàbí ọ̀pọ̀ èèyàn You Fit Fly ní ọ̀nà àbáyọ tí ìrìn-àjò yín yóò fi rọ̀ yín lọ́rùn ẹ pè wá sórí 0901 111 1190 0901 111 1190. ẹ sì lè kàn sí wa lórí www.youfitfly.com tàbí lọ́fíìsì wa tó wà ní block 8 plot 15 lópòpónà 7up Olúyọ̀lé main estate Ring Road Ìbàdàn Ọ̀yọ́ state. You Fit Fly ra tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì ìrìnnà gba ilé ìtura káàkiri gbogbo àgbáyé pẹ̀lú ìrọ̀rùn.
tí 9 mobile network Naija gangan bá jẹ́ ayọ̀ rẹ̀ èrè ńlá ń dúró dè ọ́ nígbàkúgbà tí o bá nílò dátà sí láti wo sinimá tàbí gba oríṣiríṣi àjàbalẹ̀ eré ìdárayá 9 mobile wà fún ọ pẹ̀lú 1,500 naira péré wàá jẹ ìgbádùn 8 gigabyte látọ̀dọ̀ 9 mobile o tún lè fi 9.5 gigabyte ṣe ìfàjẹ pẹ̀lú 2,000 naira péré àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ darapọ̀ mọ́ 9 mobile lónìí tàbí kí o tẹ *301# láti yan dátà olówó pọ́kú tí ó ṣe gbẹ́kẹ̀lé 9 mobile wà níbí fún ọ wà níbí fún Naija.
You're listening to 32 FM 94.9.
Thank you for staying tuned on the Breakdown Papers review this morning. It is your last station, your favorite station, 32 FM 94.9. We bring you the headlines and, of course, the analysis this morning. My name is DENIKE Adimoago.
And my name is Kenny Durutilo. It's great to have you join us once again. And we're delving into the analysis. To help us with that this morning is Mr. Femi Olukunle. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, please, Kenny. Good morning, Nike.
Good morning.
Good morning, Nigeria.
All right, so a good place to start will be this one. Oluwo demands apology from Obasanjo for ordering Oyo monarchs to stand. I'm sure you saw that particular video over the weekend. It was a trending video that was making the rounds all over social media. And what happened was that the former president expressed his displeasure at the monarchs for failing to rise when the governor, Governor Sheyi Makinde, came in. What do you make of that particular development and this particular headline here, the statement coming from the Oluwo?
Yeah, thank you very much. You know, when the story broke, I first saw it on a platform that I belong to, the platform of my classmates, old secondary school classmates. And the first reaction I had was that if this was a joke, Chief Obasanjo carried it too far. That was my initial reaction. Now, when I began to read what my colleagues posted on the platform, it was becoming so combustive, so annoying, so disturbing. Then the journalist in me decided to know what really happened, because he couldn't have spoken or acted that way. Something must have triggered that. Then I asked one of my classmates, who is a very senior politician, who was at the occasion, and I asked him, what really happened? And he said, the governor, according to his own story, he said the governor wanted to read his speech, and everybody stood up, and the Obas did not stand up.
Right.
And then I said, if that was the case, the Kabiyesi's were wrong, because Governor Seyi Makinde is nulli secondus, that is, second to none in the state. Is number one indigene of Oyo State. And that occasion was a public show. Everybody must give him his respect without it being demanded for. So the Obas, to me, were wrong to have done what they did by not standing up to give him the necessary courtesy. I mean, the governor of the state.
Right.
Now, but I saw Obasanjo saving the day, because what the Kabiyesi's did, I expected something to follow, and what will follow might not be palatable. It could be something like the local government chairman giving them query for what they did, and after the query, punishment could come in any form. But what Obasanjo did ameliorated the what happened that day. He made the dust that was raised to settle. Although I would say that Obasanjo's way of doing it was combative. It was combative, and he could have done it in a better way. But he said so the abuses, the attacks that Obasanjo is receiving now is like somebody who played Jesus Christ for the monarchs. Because if he hadn't done what he did, the governor looks so gentle, but he might not take that insult. He might do something. Don't forget, Kenny, that during Abacha administration, when Abacha wanted to remove Ibrahim Dasuki, the number one Muslim in Nigeria, and the Sultan of Sokoto, it was a local government chairman that first gave him query and got him removed. So that means all Obas are under the commands of their respective local government chairmen. So, not to talk of the state governor, not to talk of the president. And you know that when the governor goes to their palaces, whenever governor wants to address them, he stands up to give them courtesy. And when the Obas want to reply the governor, they don't stand up, they sit down. Even President Tinubu and other presidents, whenever they go to the palaces of the Obas and emirs, they stand up to address them. And the emirs, the Obas, don't stand up to reply to the addresses of the governors and the presidents. So you see, respect must be reciprocal. And but I want to say that Obasanjo he handled it like a soldier. So that is it. I just want to appeal.
You think he could have handled it better?
Yes.
Because some people are saying that he treated them like toddlers.
I don't see it that way. I personally see it as he saving the day. Because what will have followed that thing probably would have been queries for the traditional rulers. And then after the query, something unpalatable may follow. And your state would have had bad press. You see, but when people who put that thing into public domain on social media, when they wanted to do it, they just caught the aspect of Obasanjo saying Edide Ejoko, and that is what they call yellow journalism. When when you are projecting information that is not balanced. So something happened before Obasanjo did what he did. So this is a lesson for Obasanjo. This is a lesson for the traditional rulers that give courtesy to whoever it is due. Number one indigenous of your state is Governor Seyi Makinde, and at any forum of that nature, he must be given his due respect, due regard, which the Obas did not do.
All right, let's talk about Atiku's aid. They have apparently alerted Nigerians on Tinubu's alleged propaganda fiesta. This is coming on the wings of the UAE visa ban and the lifting of the ban. According to the post made on Twitter by the official handle of the president, he talked about how they had secured certain deals with the UAE, immediate lifting of the visa ban, and all of those things. The UAE, however, said we did not agree to such things. We have not lifted the ban yet. A lot of people were excited about the news, but it seems like their hopes have been crushed as regards that particular news. Atiku's aides, however, is saying that this is just the tip of the iceberg. The president is going to bring a lot of propaganda, and this is just one of those things. He claims to have attracted foreign investments amounting to $100 billion, but will fail to provide key details and said so many other things. What's your reaction to this from the UAE to Atiku's aides and all the allegations that they made?
You know, last week when the story broke out, we reacted to this in this studio, and we gave an applause to the president that he has done well. However, for the UAE to say that they have not lifted the ban, this is not the fault of President Tinubu, but the fault of his handlers, who are praise singers, who just want to do or want to say what will please the president. And this is why the president and all governors must be very careful. I've always been saying it. You see, those that you pay salaries to, they will always say what you want to hear. They will hardly give you genuine feedback from the people you are governing. They will hardly give you genuine advice, even when you make mistakes, because they eat at your table. So look at this embarrassment that UAE is now refuting what has been celebrated in Nigeria, that yes, they have lifted ban on the visa, and that Nigerians started celebrating, and that is our president who has been maligned. So the president must watch out, and he must caution his handlers, his information handlers, so that they don't cause confusion in the land.
Is it not surprising that they still have not deleted that post?
Well, because they know the reason they said what they said. Because, you see, this is to add more political feather to the cap of the president. And they are not repentant. They don't see it as having done something bad. So that is the unfortunate aspect of it. Because for how long will politicians be playing Ludo game with the future and the lives of Nigerians? So it is very, very unfortunate. But I don't put this blame at the threshold of the president, because he was not the one that said it, but his information handlers. And then they should be very careful so that they don't cause commotion in the country.
All right, spotted this interesting one out of the Punch. Sonny Bello declines pension allowances as ex-governor, cites dual role as senator. The erstwhile governor of Niger State there, having written the incumbent governor to suspend the payments of pension and allowances accruing to him as former governor.
Don't pay me until I finish my assignment as governor. I think this is commendable. We have so many ex-governors in the National Assembly. We have them in the cabinet of President Tinubu. One expects them to have followed the line, the path of former Governor Gbenga Daniel, which this former Governor Sonny Bello has just done. You see, that is the way we waste money, and that is the way we make hard-earned money to enrich some people. If you take that kind of money from your state and you eat at the table of the National Assembly, which is federal table, and you also eat in the cabinet of President Bola Tinubu, which is also federal table, and these federal tables belong to Nigerians. The money that you take there are Nigerian monies. So you cannot be double eating when some people have not eaten at all. So one expects President Tinubu, who is also a former governor, who is also, who I'm sure is also taking that kind of money, one expects him to even come out and say the same thing that Benga Daniel and Sonny Bello said, and consequently making the governors in his cabinet to do the same thing. Senate President Akpabio is also a former governor, and I'm sure he will be collecting that kind of money. He should make a pronouncement that governors in National Assembly, please do the same thing, and then Nigerians will be happy that okay, these people are considerate. They are not just trying to eat everything, and they're leaving us with bones. If I thought they throw bones at Nigerians.
Does that make much of a difference? Suspending, but you still collect? Is this just a moral or ethical issue that okay, while I'm sitting as a senator, I should be collecting, the emoluments from being a governor? What's the difference here?
Yeah, it's a moral question. If we talk about right, it is their right, but it is a moral burden on them that you are collecting that money and you are collecting huge salaries and allowances in the National Assembly and as a minister. So it's a moral burden, and it doesn't apply to morality in the right sense of it. So talking about right, it is their right, but this time around they cannot be double eating. Yoruba people say so for them to do that, it is wrong.
All right, a story out of the Punch says 12.5 kg cooking gas price may hit 18,000 naira in December. According to this, there's a ridiculous hike in gas prices going on right now, and if the federal government does not step in to checkmate the activities of terminal owners, the price could reach as high as 18 million per metric tons by December. What do you make of this particular story? Things are already tough, as it seems. Things are already hard enough. If we're going to be hitting 18,000 in December, what's the hope of the common man?
Well, there's a saying that goes this way: he who is down fears no fall. Nigerians are already down. So whatever they want to do, let them do it.
But we fear fall.
I don't want to dissipate my energy on that. If they like, let them make it 1 million naira. If they like, let them make the price of a liter of petrol a billion naira. Nigerians are already down. So, but the onus is on the president to make sure that he handles Nigerians very well, because patience of the people has limits. When it is no longer elastic, it may generate ripples that people may not like. The government itself may not like. That is why the president must do something. But people are already down, and they are not fearing any fall.
All right. We have to take some commercials right now. When we come back, we'll be opening the phone line. Stay with us.
32 FM 94.9.
It's 7 a.m. Time to have your nutritious Golden Penny Amazing Day cereal.
While everyone is saying things are getting more expensive, instead, whenever I buy, I get double the amount.
In this Niger, hey, please tell me how.
When you dial star 939 hash to activate and use your smart cash account today, enjoy double your talk time and enjoy 100% airtime bonus instantly whenever you recharge your Airtel line.
Oh, see what I've been missing.
Just dial star 939 hash to enjoy the best deals on Smart Cash, powered by Airtel.
Attention kids, are you ready to become amazing?
Yes, Captain Amazing!
So, what do we do?
We take our Amazing Day cereal!
Can't hear you!
We take our Amazing Day cereal!
That's right! Nurture your kids with the Golden Penny Amazing Day cereal, which contains protein, fiber, calcium, and vitamin A. I am Captain Amazing, and with Golden Penny Amazing Day cereal, amazing kids become amazing nators. Golden Penny Amazing Day cereal. Nurture them for the future.
This September, Africa Magic is bringing our African stories to life on all 3 language channels with an exciting new lineup of indigenous shows. They say money is the root of all evil, but for the tenants of the Olanrewaju compound, it is the solution to their problems. Find out if they're right in the new Yoruba drama series, Apo, starting September 18th and showing Mondays and Tuesdays at 6:30 p.m. on Africa Magic Yoruba. Watch a young couple's life take a dramatic turn with an act as simple as opening a door in the new Hausa drama series, Kariya, starting September 22nd and showing Fridays and weekends at 8 p.m. on Africa Magic Hausa. What happens when kindness is repaid with evil? Follow the surprising turn of events in Iwe, starting September 25th and showing weekdays at 7 p.m. on Africa Magic Igbo. Stay connected to your DSTV to enjoy original Africa Magic indigenous shows loaded with drama.
I have a little cough, sir, in my little chest, sir. Anytime I cough, sir, it makes a heavy sound,
I
sir.
see. You have a cough. I know just what you need. I'll give you Uniplex. It will clear your chest fast. Fast, fast, fast. Clear your chest fast.
Uniplex. Uniplex.
Uniplex cough syrup gives you relief from sore throat, cold and chesty coughs. Manufactured by Daily Needs Industries Limited. Uniplex cough syrup is for children and adults.
Uniplex. Uniplex.
If symptoms persist after 2 days, consult a doctor.
Guy, if I tell you all this plenty airtime and data, where they take flex? Now dash glow dash me, you go believe.
Dash for this kind of economy, I beg you.
Dey there now, as I buy my glow sim like this, spirit, I first collect 1,000 naira welcome bonus, Sarah. As I come recharge, bam, glow knock me 10 times airtime bonus. I also enjoy double data. Join.
Wait, you mean 1,000 naira welcome bonus?
Yes.
Plus 10 times airtime bonus?
Yes.
Plus double data again?
Yes,
Papa,
now.
for which universe now?
The glow break the universe now. You want try?
Oh, mo, no wonder boys they flex anyhow on top phone 247 non-stop. I talk calm.
My people, not let grass grow under your Lego. Go get your glow sim today. Dial star 777 hash to buy and enjoy 10 times airtime bonus plus up to double data. Offer day for both new and existing subscribers them.
Glow Unlimited. 32 FM 94.9.
All right, and we are back. Our numbers 0705 500949 and 0809 7949 to share your thoughts and your reactions on the show this morning on any of the stories. We have a call. We're also live on Facebook, 32FM 949 Ibadan. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. We can hear you.
Hello. My name is Farah Gilori. I'm calling from Udon, Ibadan. I align with the statement of the last statement of your analyst. He said Nigerians are already down and there's no need for us to fear for any fall again. Let Tinubu continue with his assault on Nigerians. God will judge. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Kenny, good morning. First, on the Obasanjo saga. Obasanjo that we know for who he is. He won't allow that to go. Thank you, Mr. Femi. You actually said that was also what I rightly heard. The sort of journalism we pray here, the person had to skip it just because of politics. So I think thank you for coming in. I hope a lot of people would have heard it. And I think I also have to commend the governor too, because when the Oba stood up, the governor also stood up. So I think we should give it to him. And on UNICAR, if I were to be Tinubu, I think that woman deserves to be sacked. Most especially, she has come to apologize. So that she won't be protecting all these randy profs. The girls were bold enough to come out. Say this is what this man has been doing. And here is somebody intimidating and threatening them. I think we need to give the girls kudos. And that woman should be fired, most especially as she has come out now to apologize. Good morning. This is okay.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, 0705 500949 0829 7949. Those are the numbers to call the studio. You can also drop your thoughts on Facebook as well. That's facebook.com/32FM949 Ibadan.
All right, Balkis Aladir on Facebook says building collapses in Nigeria, particularly in Lagos State, seem to persist due to the prevalence of inexperienced builders and cost-conscious clients often employed to cut expenses. To be frank, certain structures in Lagos should be demolished preemptively to prevent potential disasters. Hello.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
John is on Joko. Thank you. Thank you, Ed, that you're looking late. I want to talk about this recent saga against the former president OBJ. And I hope that you are not speaking to fools, for they will scorn the wisdom of the words this morning. That's what Proverbs 23 verse 9 told me. The OBJ acted in a military manner, but completely in order. The government before citizen of the state and deserve honor and public respect, especially when in a public place. So I love your comment this morning concerning that issue. I want to thank you for that. John Jock is my name.
All right, thank you very much. 0705 5949 0829 7949. I take this call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Sorry. This is John.
All right. Oh, the line is not so clear. Do call us back. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Colonel. Good morning.
Good morning.
It is not the fault of Obasanjo and Seyi Makinde. It is the fault of our traditional ruler. When Seyi Makinde was campaigning, he went to all the government and he made this traditional ruler. This of which it is in the next one is our religious leader. Obasanjo is a traditional who does. He knows what traditional institution is valuing. People now say because they did not speak up for Seyi Makinde. They have to discredit our traditional rulers. Those people never forgive us. Have a nice time.
All right, thank you very
Hello.
much.
Good morning.
All right, Raja Hafiz Abidemi says, good morning, Kenny, DENIKE, and analysts in the studio. On the issue of OBJ humiliating our Obas in Oyo State, honestly, it is uncalled for and barbaric. A former president of Obasanjo could do such to our Obas in Oyo State. Another tribe may do worse. To cop this, OBJ needs to apologize, else he will be sued to court. God bless Nigeria.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, yeah.
Good morning.
What's your name?
Yeah, good morning.
All right.
I want to speak to Alaji.
Wrong call.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Sorry for not turning my radio down the other time. So, John Laraji is my name. I'm calling from Magno. On the issue of Obasanjo, I think it has been generating since last week, and I think that people have contributed a lot about it, and that's the truth. That Baba needs to come out and make apology, and if Baba refuses to do so, no problem. So I think whatever anybody, so tomorrow they will be talking about it. About the House of Assembly, I think I don't understand why they want to even make another package for them, a new salary and a new allowances. I don't even understand. So definitely, these people, they did not even, in fact, even if they are planning such a things, the House of Assembly needs to come out and say, no. That is why it's happened to many of them that have already been a former governor and also enjoying that package they have for them in their various states, including any president. So these are the things that we are talking about, that these people, they are not there for the people. It's people that will now wake up and see that these people are not deserve your vote. They are not even deserve to even lead us at all in the first place. Thank you and good morning.
All right, thank you very much.
Hello,
good morning.
Hello, Tony. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is John. About Obasanjo, there is nothing anybody can do on that because the traditional rulers have said their right. In a normal thing, it's not the governor that's supposed to crown them. It's supposed to be the councils that are supposed to crown them. But now, government now determines who will be. So they have told their right about the gas. Let them, if they like, just like the analyst said, if they like, let them sell it at 100,000. If they sell it, I will go and buy what? Charcoal. And others will also do that. Who will lose? They are the ones to lose. Good morning.
All right, thank you very much. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Hello. All right, speaking of the pay and the salaries and what one of the callers said about the increase in salaries and they want to change their package. According to the RMAFC chairman, Mohammed Shehu, he said that it is untrue that public office holders were getting jumbo salaries. He also mentioned that the salary of the current president is less than 1.5 million, and while ministers earn less than 1 million naira. And so he also mentioned that the average CBN worker earns even more than a minister, but Nigerians are bent on saying that this is
because his job is to superintend over what they are to take. It's not to speak for them. But the fact of the matter is that before, even in civil service and the private sector, even in this radio station where we are now, the general manager of this radio station will not see you as being worthy of having more money to what you take now if he has not seen that you have added value to your job and you have added value to what goes out of this radio station. Now, the question is, what are the National Assembly people doing? What is the value they are giving us? What is the value they have added to our lives? What are the ministers? Look at the 8 years of Buhari administration. It's just like 8 years wasted in the lives of Nigerians. Whether the people who ate and who drank at the table of Buhari wants to hear this or not, it's like 8 years of Nigerians' lives were wasted. Now, what value have they added to our lives? Look at the roads. They are terribly bad. Look at education. It has nosedived. Look at every sector of this country. And then you are now saying that those people merit more money, more pay from the national coffers. That's a joke carried too far. So you don't spend Nigeria's money like a Father Christmas. Even Father Christmas, if you don't buy ticket, you cannot see Father Christmas. So that you now give people. Now, the people in the central bank that is talking about, I don't know what they take. But I have had cause to interview a senator from Oyo State here on radio, live radio. And he was telling me that his salary was just 67,000 naira. He did not say the total package until Shehu Sani, former senator from Kaduna Central, exposed them that their total pay was about 30 million. And he challenged the people in the executive arm of government to expose what they take, their total pay at the end of the month. But they will not do that. So for you to tell us that the president takes 1.something million, tell us the total pay that the president takes. Yeah. And all those emoluments, those perks of office. Tell us.
All right, Timothy Okori on Facebook says, I hope other analysts are listening to Mr. Femi. This man is unique, no doubt at all. Obasanjo didn't commit any offense. Anyways, Baba Obasanjo will fall my hand if he apologizes to anybody. I doubt the knowledge of those analysts that criticize Chief Olusegun Obasanjo. All right, Motayo Oluwarishimi says the problem in Nigeria is people do not put themselves in other people's shoes. That's why the politicians collect so much money while the masses are suffering. Bamidele says about what Obasanjo did to Oyo State Obas is nothing but assassination of Yoruba heritage. Whatever may go wrong, Obasanjo is supposed to have corrected the Obas. Not supposed to have corrected the Obas in that way. Honestly, Babayabo has taken it so far, and it is a disgrace. It's about time for us to leave. Thank you so much, Mr. Femi Olukunle, for doing this with us this morning. I am DENIKE Adimoago.
I'm Kenny Druitsidu. Good morning.